Okay, so I don't know where I forgot my microphone, but I wanted to say that I got a new one, which yet I have not tested out. I just received it from the post. And this new microphone is especially for channeling recordings. I got this especially for channeling recording, so that the channeling audio quality or also reduce the risk of losing or the risk of losing the recording. So I cannot wait to test this one out. So about the last new things, like I said, the last one was the moon channeling entity being, or some kind of a main headquarters of the moon. And it was really mind-blowing information for me, and I still notice that through the channeling, or once I'm in the channeling, the information comes more detailed than the body, the entity, or my body or my mind can translate it forward. So that's a really sad thing for the listener, because I got it more detailed information. Still, when I woke up, I was like, man, did I actually said that? And I said, well, it was crazy, and it was like mind-blowing to me, and it was like, whoa. And so I then did a little research online on Wikipedia, where I could find information about these topics, and much of them, for example, I do some channeling about moon, for example, and some information can be researched or compared online. So I did research for that and find really compelling information. But I remember once, for even myself, many times, nearly 90% of the times, I got accurate information from the channeling, and it's truly mind-blowing for me how you and from where you can get this accurate information. But when in terms of channeling different planets, in channeling different spaceships, and channeling such things, it's really like you cannot compare it. Like I said, once there was a man online. We chat on Skype, and he decided to check me on the. I remember this more. I remember this from time to time. He wanted to check me whether I can bring detailed information about a man who has died, a musician. And he started like, okay, I wanted to ask one thing. There is this guy that nobody knows how he actually died, and he even didn't finish saying this sentence while I was like, stop. Like out of nowhere, this information starts coming that he with his friends was on a party and he drowned, and lots of information. And he was, yeah, that's exactly how it happened. And then I was like, yeah, but you just said that nobody actually knows. But I didn't said that, but I realized that he just wanted to test his doubts. But still, talking about this is like, I was then still, yeah, but how can you actually compare this information? And still, maybe you don't. But it opens up, for example, channeling about Mars, channeling about Jupiter, Venus, the Sun, how these things work, how they are made, and what kind of a system or structure is there. I don't know how you can compare it. Or then, like today, I was asking Enrico, what is truth? And he said, for example, through the channeling, I said, yeah, for example, I'm asking to him, what can you say if I ask, is channeling true? And he said, well, now first you need to define what is truth. It is the main basis. And I was like, well, and he said, for example, television. Well, they say it's the truth. Well, you know that because they say it all the time. But how do you know that? And I said, well, I don't. And she said, but many people accept it to be true. Or even sports news. Yeah, you classify them as this is what happened. But when you enter on the deeper levels, yeah, maybe it was a setup. For example, football. Maybe it was earlier decided, and now the president presented as true. So also the news, this happened there, this happened here. politician made this decision, but it's like made believe. It's like another story, just no story. The actual truth, there is no actual truth. It's like you can look at from many point of views. For example, if a politician makes a decision, what he was thinking, or people that made him take this decision, what they were thinking, or what they know about this situation, the news press or everything, what they know about this situation, and the watchers watching the television or so, what do they understand about this information? And first of all, and what I understood, there is no actually truth, just many point of views, and not even talking about what truth you accept it to be as truth. Does your consciousness make it to be truth, to believe that this is how it is, or this is just one point of view, that you experience all that is in a one point, that you choose, or a one point that this how it is, no matter what it is, and this is how you believe it to be, and you still experience it how you believe to be. So then it was like, okay, I understand that this is the truth is something like just a point of view from many directions, and you just choose it to be. And how we always said earlier, like 2 years ago in the channelings, like the only truth is for you. Does this information help you, or does this information does not help you? So yeah, but still there were like a couple of questions. The being said that moon is like it creates a statical electricity field that attracts like magnet the cosmical dusts and all sorts of things. But when the lunar orbiter Chinese that developed landed on the moon, it was also full with rocks. I saw a couple of rocks there also, and then I realized another question. Yeah, but I didn't ask that to anybody, but why there are rocks? And so many things that I really wanted to compel or to check or to ask a little bit later on. And many people say to me, yeah, but for example, some people to which I have helped, they just write me, hey, I'm having difficulties in my life with this situation. Can you see it, and can you now check it? Why is this happening to me? And for example, I'm driving, or I'm sleeping at home, or I'm eating somewhere. I'm like, it takes me nearly 30 minutes to enter this, you say channeling state, and I don't have the time right now because I'm eating or sleeping. So what I want to say is that to like go back into channeling, it takes me like a matter of energy to focus, and so on and so on. So these were my thoughts about the last situations, but last channelings. But nevertheless, the interesting thing, we had a quiet, how to say, I don't know how to say it in English, no speech, no sound. It wasn't like no sound, but like a quietness retreat, meditation retreat. And what it is, it's basically people come together just to be quiet for, and we did it for like 2 days. And I was really surprised. I was really, I would say, also happy that in this peaceful, when we did also deep meditations, from this peace some kind of loving feeling started to arise, like heaven, feelings of heavenness, like heaven. I call it the bright light, absolute presence, bright white light, absolute presence. And I started to instantly memorize my childhood. I started to memorize my situations where I was suppressed, or where I was not understood, or where I felt sadness, and just that energy started to come out with tears. You started to clear out these energies. And then the people which are walking there, which we weren't many people, like 15. I just wanted to hug everybody, and all this group where we were, maybe 15, maybe 20 people, we started to create this peaceful love feeling, peaceful loving energy, and it was really beautiful. And then after this retreat, once we entered the city, you started feeling your inner peace, your inner joy, your inner happiness. How one time the Pleiadians channeling said, when you start realize your inner heart, your heartfulness, you start to realize how it is to finally be a human being. That humans share with love also. It's like humans are like loving beings. And then I started to feel this feeling. It was really surprising. It was really like, wow, this is so beautiful feeling. And but people in the cities, people normally are like focused on problems, focused on money, focused on situations, focused on some kind of difficulties, and just some kind of block their energy, block their lovingness. They always forget it. They need to do something at this, something this. And even when we got home, it was like slowly you feel this energy coming back, but still you feel this peaceful feeling. And to me it was surprisingly that such a quietness retreat is such a good value, is so valuable. But still there are things that you need to take care, like how you need to do this retreat, because it's about not being quiet, it's about not doing anything and just doing a couple of meditations per day, 1 or 2 or 3. So another thing is we created this green laboratory project, and now we're coming closer to making a solar panel production equipment, and I'm really looking forward, and I will share this detailed information, how do we build it, what's happening with it. And this month we will also, I think, finish the dome house finally. It's like maybe 9 months of building already. Not 9 months, but I will share this overall story later, how it happened. And yeah, so okay, I need to make a quick maneuver. Like this. I hope the trailer is in the road. Okay, I don't see anything. So in simple words, something is going on, something is happening, something is changing. And also the no money society we plan to develop, or to create this society also, or try to create, or do a research how to create it. And I know that there are many who have already built it and who are already living it, but still I have my own focused ways about it, so I want to do research about this topic. Okay, let's take the line out and post the pluses and minuses, or the difficulties in this no money society. I'm going here. So yeah, this is also a new thing. And also another thing is that I really want to give a more little detail that laughter yoga is something that truly must have. Go online, search for laughter yoga, and enjoy these laughter yoga videos. This is something really beautiful. Especially there is one man, bald man with no hair on head, and he's really funny. And laughter really is yellow energy that can change you, or can help you in transcending or transforming, you would say, negative energies, or inner energies. So this is one thing that I would like to recommend. So thanks for watching. I'm on the highway and it's getting a little bit noisier, so I will stop talking. So enjoy.